Gunman is directed by Pierre Morel and stars Sean Penn as Jim Terrier, a sniper with a private military group who assassinates the mining minister of Congo and is forced to vanish, leave the continent, leaving his girlfriend and leaving Congo with all hell breaking loose in it. Years later, he foils an attempt on his own life and goes back to confront the members of his old team and to find answers. Now, is it just me, or does that sound really familiar? This this film is such a generic action thriller. The plot is predictable, the dialogue is at times extremely average, and no one is particularly covering themselves in glory. The film is certainly not afraid to embrace one or two cliches. Our hero is attempting to redeem himself and his previous life by doing humanitarian work back in Congo. He's also ill. This is established early on in the film. However, his illness only ever affects him when the plot needs it to. Sean Penn is decent. He is very earnest. He's also very proud of his newly ripped physique. Every opportunity he has in this film to get his top off. There it goes, once again. We know you're proud, Sean, but this is starting to take the piss just a little bit. It's also quite amusing every single time the guy sits down in this film. You can just tell he's flexing as much as he can do, just to show it off in the best light possible. Yasmin Trinica is Jim's girlfriend, Annie, and she is there. She just has absolutely no impact. And it could have been played by anyone, that part. Absolutely anyone. Javier Bardem is just really weird. One scene in particular, no one gets that drunk on 1.5 glasses of scotch. It really takes away from what's supposed to be a really intense action scene. And instead, all you're doing is going, what the hell are you doing? No one would do this and no one would act like this. Ray Winston is Ray Winston, as he is in basically every film he is in nowadays. And Idris Elba is hideously underused because he's in the film for about 5 minutes. This film tries to be more than it ever really was. It tries to have more of a moral core, moral heart, but the generic, somewhat cliche-ridden plot and the, at times, really average dialogue never let it get past being anything more than just a run and gun, let's watch people shoot each other for a while action film. Thank you for listening to my thoughts on the film. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, and of course feel free to like the video or subscribe.